this and we change lenses.
Great, let me see it close up.
Ready?
Go for it.
My name's Anthony Epps. I'm a photographer. I've been in London now for 15 years as a professional. I came here 10 years ago to do a book called London at Dawn. I thought I was going to stay 6 months, and I stayed the rest of my life because I fell in love with London as I was doing the book and decided to stay. I love photography. I have a passion for it. I have a passion for light like no one else I know, and I try to share that passion with other people through my photography and through teaching, through workshops. I just love what I do. I like London. Being from California, Southern California, which is not a real kind of walking atmosphere. You drive in your car 50 miles so you can walk 1. I liked being in a city that you can, you could walk and explore on foot. That was really quite appealing to me. I know you can do it at most European cities, but London was the first one I did.
See those pretty reflections on the little building there? The warm little stuff.
As I grew, with London, as I got older, I realized, I love the streets for their uniqueness, their variety. They're the cosmopolitanness of it, all the different kind of freaky people and interesting people you meet. It's just, there's a little bit of all parts of the world here. And, I can't really imagine other places having so much like London does. And it reeks of history, every good and bad. It's a fun city. It's just fun. It's fun to live in, fun to work in, fun to play in. Something for everyone here. It's old and it's new. It's glass and it's corroded concrete. It's fantastic. It's a photographer's paradise, really.
Well, this is definitely one of my favorite spots in London. Westminster Bridge. Absolutely amazing in the morning. The bridge is directly east-west, as opposed to Waterloo Bridge, which is like 90 degrees north-south. Very confusing for a while. It's always nice to get this shot on a beautiful morning. Now that the lamps are all repaired and beautiful and shiny, and they weren't 10 years ago. The thing I like about this angle is you get this nice contrast between the lamp and the sky background.
If you want older London architecture, you go to the East End. The further east you go, the more you get. You want the gleaming spires, you go to the city. You want the residential brick row houses. You can get that in central London, or you can go a bit south and you can get that. It's all here. It's everywhere, actually. It means, for me as a photographer, it means there's always something new to shoot. There's always, re-exploration is a big theme of London, There's always, I always tell people, you can go back, to the same place and get different photographs every time, even though nothing's changed. Nothing can change, but you can go back and get a different set of photographs depending on what you want to shoot. But, when things are changing as fast as they do in London, there's always, it's not, you go back and you're not going to the same place. There's always something new. And it's ever changing, always evolving, never boring. That's why I like London. It's never boring. The light is never boring. Except on gray days, it can be quite dull. But it doesn't doesn't mean it's not a good time to shoot. It's always something good to shoot.
This is such an iconic spot. It's so beautiful. Trying to frame up a shot here, but I don't think I'm in exactly the right spot.
Try that.
That lamppost is just.
Let me just get that.
Oh no, it's just. Yeah, this is not like it. This is not a good shot. I need to go down the bank a bit more. That direction, which I think is. I'm not even sure.
Say that again.
So we need to go back down this way, a bit further from the bridge. From the Belfast is usually the best place. Is my favorite. Is that the best? If it's my favorite?
Yeah.
I guess it is. Works for me. Plus,
About this bridge then.
That's great. It's got all kinds of great kinds of different lighting on it, and it's good to shoot it in just at about what 1600 Kelvin. Get the natural halogens and sodiums and fluorescence. It's got everything around here. So when you're shooting artificial light, I mean, look at this scene here. It's just like I got like 5 different kinds of light sources plus the sun coming up. So if I take it off auto white balance, then I've got a nice mix of colors. That's actually kind of cool. Bit confusing though, for a shot. Bit lazy, really. Can I move? See how that blue goes away?
Sorry?
See how the blue goes away? I mean, if you got clouds and, you know, you shoot, even if it's cloudy and you shoot before the sun comes up, you get this wonderful blue. But when it starts to come up, the blue fades into gray. And then you just pray for a little light breaking through. And it's not too thick.
So
Now's a good time to shoot, especially here because you got all this artificial lighting. You can still make it look blue if you get your exposure right. As opposed to being, you know, a white or a gray, which is not very interesting color-wise. Yeah.
Tell me.
Feeling good this morning.
Sorry?
So I'm feeling good this morning. Cold and brisk and beautiful. Even though it's really cloudy, it's foggy cloudy, so goodness knows what that'll lead to.
So do you want to go for another spot?
Yeah, I want to walk down towards the Belfast. There's a good, if we can get out on the jetty, or whatever they call those things, then that's a really spectacular view of the bridge. Lots of birds this morning. You know, when I first came here 10 years ago, they had this European seagull that makes that kind of like slap baby sound. But recently I've been seeing a lot of seagulls that weren't here 10 years ago, like the ones in California.